Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tayen. If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, Aries, the realm, to your weekly TarotScope for October the 16th through October the 23rd. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I call on air, fire, water, earth, spirit, and ether. And I also call upon the highest of the highest of the high, which is Jophiel, who will be able to give me the information that is necessary for this beautiful reading in all directions, time and space, past, present, and future. And so it is. I have separated your reading in 3 categories. We have your romance sector, we have your career department, and then we have your life path. Starting off with this read, either you or your person have a codependency issue. You have an emotional attachment, which, not all attachments are bad, but it's to the point where either you or your person are too depending on each other for your emotional health. I feel like since this is your reading, that is the other person that is clingy, and it's not in a healthy way. They are always calling you, texting you, wanting to see you, video conferencing you, and you are loving by nature. I mean, you are automatically by nature a go-getter. You go for what you want, and you understand this person's ambition. And I think this is the reason why you tolerate it. But it's really unhealthy in this week. It's going to get more heightened for you than anything because the energies of the card does not lie. You or your person can be cutthroat. Queen of Swords, she just says whatever comes up, come out. She has no filter, okay? I think this represents you, Aries. Sometimes you have no filter when it comes to what you say. Be careful and be very mindful when you are dealing with those that love you, because not everyone can handle that type of candidness all the time. I feel like I'm at liberty to tell you that what you're used to can right now be your biggest downfall, especially when it comes to love. What may have worked for you before may not work with you now with this person. I'm also feeling third party energy here. I'm feeling that you may be dealing with multiple people, Aries, okay? You may be having people in third party, fourth party, and fifth party relationships. I feel like even your person that you're connected with is in a third party or has you in a third party, and you're aware of it, but you're okay with that because it conforms to your lifestyle and you like that freedom. But I feel like you're going to be forced to make a choice. I don't think that, especially the other person that you're connected with, I feel like you've known them for a very long time. I feel like they're going to grow intolerable of the third party energy, and they're going to make you choose, and it's going to become difficult for you because you don't want to choose. You want your cake and eat it too at this moment. That's just for some of you, Aries. Then there is another group of you where there's someone that's holding on tight. They're clinging to you. They're overprotective over you. They don't want to let you go. You're very passionate and they love that about you. But at the same time, it can be very, it can be like a downer for you because this person doesn't also realize how they speak to you, how they talk to you. They can be very harsh with their words. Again, no filter. But this is what you're dealing with in the romance department. There's going to be some conflict. I'm sorry to say, you were the first zodiac read for the day that I have not really had a good report, but when it comes to the love department, but a lot of this, I feel like Aries is self-imposed. It's not like I'm telling you something that you don't already fucking know. You already know that you've had this third party energy and that you had to make a choice between, a couple of people, a handful of people. All right. So things are going to kind of turn for you in the middle of this week. Like, I would say towards the weekend, this is where things are going to turn. I think you're going to go into this place of introspection, okay? Because you kind of like, being a daredevil of the zodiac sign, you kind of go into things head first and you really don't think it all out. But I think the shit's going to hit the fan this weekend, and you're really going to see people for who they really are. You're also going to see yourself and some of the choices that you've made in order for these situations to be brought about. Okay, so I really feel like this is going to be your cleanup time, to take out the time this week to just really evaluate your life and to just kind of like get things streamlined and prioritize your life, because I feel like some of the things that are in your life are not serving you and it's causing a lot of stress, unnecessary stress at that. Okay, let's move on. Let's get to your career. Well, you are reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. People know about you. As you see that castle that's in the sky on those clouds, that represents your visions. That represents your dreams coming true. It represents your financial department is going to improve for you financially. I feel like for some of you that are already business savvy and business entrepreneurs, your career is going to take off in such a way that you are financially going to be able to have money in abundance. You're going to go through a transformation. Okay, you're going through a transformation. You're right at the very beginning. That's why I told you when the weekend comes, that's when the shit show is going to begin. I'm just pre-warning you. It's going to happen this weekend. You're going to see a person for who they really are. You're going to see that person's true colors. You've been dealing with this person for about a year or two, and you're really going to see who in the hell they are. So surrendering to the journey, just let it go, release it. Stop trying to control everything, Aries. You cannot control every single aspect of your life. It's humanly impossible. As much as you think you're good at it. I know you think you're very good at it, okay? But it's time for you to just kind of like relinquish the control and pull back the ranks, so to speak, okay? It will not do you well if you try to control this situation. It will not be a good thing for you. It's time for you on your life path, your spiritual path, to celebrate life, celebrate others, celebrate the differences that other people have from you. Stop being so judgmental about others, okay? Because you don't like it when people judge you. So I feel like right now is a good time for you to step back, reevaluate, and just be an observer, but a non-judgmental observer. Okay, reflect. Now, you have the winter solstice. I really feel like this winter is a time for you to not travel or anything like that, but just to go into hibernation, because I really feel like there's some transformation that's needed in your life. You need to go into that hibernation just like a bear. You need to go into this winter and really prioritize your life spiritually and on your business side, and definitely in the romance sector, because I feel like romance wise, you're not where you want to be, but you're continuing to spin your wheels. You're going through the mundane things of life, and your life is becoming pretty perfunctory. You're doing the same thing day in and day out, and it's time for you to have a switch up. And the reason why the winter solstice is here is because it's going to give you that time. It's going to take more than just, a few months for you to reprioritize your life. It's going to take at least 4 months, and there's about 5 months in winter. Okay, so please, please, please take advantage of these energies that are here to support you in your transformation and your development of your soul. This is something that is very necessary for you in order for you to be able to have, be, and do all that you need for yourself, and for you to be able to bring your dreams into fruition, because you are definitely a dreamer. You definitely have what it takes to execute on your plans and execute properly. So continue to self-evaluate and just be to yourself. Clean up relationships where you have, did your fair share of bringing hurt, harm, and injury into the situation. I feel like there's been some people that you have not been totally truthful with. This is the reason why you have one that wants to cling on to you, and then you have the other one that has a codependency on you that just really is not healthy for your evolution and where you're trying to go. I see that you have a bright future ahead of you. You just need to clean up your love department, because I believe that's holding you back for being where you need to be. All right, I have come to the conclusion of your beautiful reading. If you want to see me on the other side for an extended version, that is fine. I will meet you there for $11.11. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe. Leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon, and it will appear in the channel. I now wrap you in my love, and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.